thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways.
Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just...
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Leaves it with the back. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They'll go to the air on third and short. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Charging forward on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They're going to run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Quick step and go. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. He's in for the touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pulls it in. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Parks. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Parks. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. On target to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He this drive. They'll run it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. There he goes. Got enough for the first. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The run from the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is in the air. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Takes it from the gun on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Give to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parks. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get the corner. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And that's good enough for a first down.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long. I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a draw. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They feed him again. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Got room to work. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Slams it ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here's the return. And the returner is stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the air on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the goal.
Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Parks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but, David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Hits the afterburners. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's got it in the end zone.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Power football with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Richmond. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richmond. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Works the middle of the field. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw again. Flips it out in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hansen. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Running to the left. Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Going to the running game. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Nice move there. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the RPO, complete. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeps looking downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Gonna swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air on first down. Chunk it away just as he was hit.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gives it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Russell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for room. It's Cook. Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Richmond. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. You get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Looking for room. It's Morris. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. It's complete to the left. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
Number 22 with the catch and score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead at half, down 14-7. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You know they're feeling good about this drive. They've picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like,
it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
First and goal for the offense. Trying to barge in. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Back to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Parks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Wants to bring it back. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The hand to the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for a big play. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give out of the gun. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Pocket breaking down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Find some fresh air. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. A lot of urgency for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Rides the back on the option. The give. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to get it in. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got his man on the outside.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Makes the grab.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Avery. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake, now to throw. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Now from inside the red zone. Working that left side now. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost them big.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Brewster. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Brewster. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Campbell. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Big fella moving. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. On the option. Now the pitch. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Spinderella. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Caught behind the line. It's Brewster. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Bulldozes his way through. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. And it's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. That's caught. It's Brewster. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To the air on first down. Complete on the shuffle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Just keeps slinging it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.